Did you know that a little outside the city of Turin there is a beautiful aristocratic residence with a gigantic park with flowers, swans and trees? Okay, let's talk about it, but before, hi, I'm Lawrence and I'm here to tell you many stories around the world from a human point of view. Before starting, help me to grow this project, snap me a like and subscribe. So welcome back guys in this new episode. Today it's time to visit another must-see place in Turin, the Palace of Venaria. We are talking about a former royal residence and gardens located in Venaria Reale in the north of Turin. It's very famous both for the gardens where I will take you today and for the various exhibitions that are organized inside the palace. When we went there was one about Leonardo da Vinci, for instance. Our journey begins here, from the palace whose construction began in the second half of the 17th century from an idea of Charles Emmanuel II, Duke of Savoy, who was inspired by the Mirafiori castle, of which little remains today. But let's talk about the gardens, the place where I was wandering around. It's a close combination of ancient and modern, and as you can see they have some very interesting points to visit. The first one I want to talk about are the statues. The park is dotted with beautiful statues and artistic sculptures, starting with the most known, the Fountain of Ercole, to this amazing one, a hand with letters that remind me a lot the lands between. The park is divided into several areas. The one closest to the palace is what is called the upper part and is basically characterized by these nice bushes with different and simple shapes. It's the most elegant, but it's not really my favorite. The part I like the most is the lower part, which includes the gardens and part of the orchards and vegetable gardens. Look at these beautiful pear trees. There were also animals, a couple of swans and two nice peacocks that the friends I was with managed to get them to do a cartwheel using a YouTube video. I also spent a good half hour in this strange grove that had a very Alice in Wonderland vibe. Obviously there was slow motion water, but the most beautiful thing that day were the cherry blossoms. Guys, it's Sakura time. If you come to the end of the garden, you will find another very important point, the remains of the Temple of Diana, from which you can see the long canal and the palace in the distance. It's definitely a place full of energy. We sat for a moment to perceive it, then from there you can only go back, and so we did. So after walking around the whole park and stopping by to take a few pictures of the structure, we went and had a nice ice cream. But before, I understood a very important thing that day, that was that sometimes in the Garden of Wonderland you can find a peacock really upset by a YouTube video. Hello my friend guys, thanks for watching and getting to the end card. I know I didn't show you the inside of the palace, but that's because they didn't give me the permission to film inside. Okay, that's no problem. It's definitely a great place to visit if you want. So, this final look at Turin is almost over. We will see next week with the grand finale. No spoiler for now guys. In the meantime, as usual, cheers!